Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at 6.
It rained in the morning, so we had to, what is this, the third time we put our stuff in here, but it's okay. Hopefully it stops tomorrow. We didn't put a garage sale last weekend because it was Mother's Day, but I guess this wasn't our weekend either.
Whether it's a garage sale or graduation party you have scheduled in the coming days, you'll want to plan for some rain showers in the area.
We need the rain because of dry conditions, but I'm sure those of you wanting to celebrate your child's graduation or wanting to make some money selling stuff in your garage would prefer the on-again, off-again rain showers would stop.
Radar shows wet weather is moving through. So how long will it stick around? Let's go to Hutch Johnson to find out. Hutch?
Well, the way things are looking, our best chance of rain comes this evening in Fargo, as some of us won't get much of anything at all. Here is a look at some healthy rain showers and thunderstorms, most prominent along the South Dakota border, where they are quite robust, causing flash flooding and producing some large hail. And we do have a band of thunder showers moving into the FM area as well. But out to the west, there is some stronger thunderstorms. The hail potential moving into South Dakota. That's the good news. For us, this broad area of yellows, oranges, and reds on the radar shows a prolonged period of rain heading into the FM area. This is all moving to the east at about 40 miles per hour. And since it's near Castleton, that will put it through the FM area and into Clay County as we go through this broadcast and end at 6:30. By 6:30, it'll be pushing through Moorhead onto Glendon by 6:42. Down to the south, though, Lisbon, Lemoore, Ellendale, scattered showers and rubbles of thunder continue for you. The risk of severe now almost nil in our neck of the woods. As we take a look out in Lakes Country across the Red River, we do see a few showers in Norman County. Those extend northward towards Kitson County, Roseau County, where it has been raining for the better part of the day. Upwards of an inch reported in Jamestown, with rain continuing. Looks like we could see a healthy dose of rain over the next couple of hours here in the FM area, with the rain shower potential ending at or around midnight here. It looks quieter for many of us as we go through the overnight hours. More rain for some on Friday. We'll detail that, talk about that weekend outlook if you have weekend outdoor plans as well here in just a few moments.
All right, thank you, Hutch. And make sure you have the Valley News Live Storm Team weather app so you can keep up with the weather anytime, anywhere. You'll get the latest forecasts and conditions so that you can plan your day. Just search VNL Weather in the App Store and download it for free.
There's a developing story out of Grand Forks where a man is dead, a woman injured in a shooting. The woman was taken to All True Hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Police were in the neighborhood behind Burger Time on Demers Avenue in Grand Forks this morning on a report of shots fired, but were unable to locate anything or anyone. Well, later, during a welfare check, they found the man and woman at a nearby apartment, both with gunshot wounds. Police say there's no danger to the public, and they aren't calling this a domestic situation yet.
We're not calling it a domestic because we're still early in the investigation and I'm trying to determine exactly what the relationship was and what led up to the incident.
No names are being released at this time.
A 35-year-old man is dead after being hit by a semi on I-94 early this morning near Castleton. Authorities say it appears the man got out of his car after he ran into some barrels near an overpass. Troopers say the semi was heading west on I-94 when it came upon the man on the road and was not able to avoid hitting him. The 36-year-old semi-driver from St. Cloud was not hurt.
The sister of a slain woman in Jamestown is looking for help bringing her sister's body back to her home state of Hawaii. A GoFundMe page is raising money to bring Nicole Gatutala Hoff and her 2 children to the Aloha State. Over the weekend, Nicole was allegedly killed by her ex-husband, who was later arrested. It leaves her 2 children without parents. According to the page, the Eddy Funeral Home in Jamestown will be preparing Nicole for her return to Hawaii. And at last check, nearly $12,000 have been raised. If you'd like to help, we have a link attached to this story on our website. Go to valleynewslive.com. 27-year-old Kevin Hoff has been charged with Nicole's murder. Bond was set for him at $500,000. His next court date is set for July 11th.
Police in South Carolina are searching for a 2-year-old girl they believe may be in Minnesota. Dakota Ray was last seen in Camden, South Carolina in mid-April. Investigators say she may be in the company of her parents, 44-year-old William Ray and 36-year-old Jessica Ray. Dakota was removed from her parents' care for safety reasons. However, authorities have not been able to locate them. Information shows that they were at a gas station in Marshall, Minnesota on Monday and may still be in the state, possibly the Twin Cities metro area. They are believed to be traveling in a beige 1996 Ford Aerostar. Investigators believe the couple is switching license plates to avoid detection. If you have seen them or have information regarding their whereabouts, please call 911.
A Minnesota woman could face a year in prison if she's found guilty of stealing thousands of dollars from a Becker County township. Alicia Kemper is accused of taking around $82,000 from Holmesville Township while she was the treasurer. Kemper has now been charged with felony theft. We reached out to her for comment. She refused.
Fueled by warmer weather, we are seeing more kids riding bikes and walking to and from school. But some parents worry cars drive too fast where their children cross.
Valley News Team's Rose Itzkovitz visited some commonly complained about areas and checks the speed of cars driving by.
It took a while to get here.
The kids have been pent up all winter long.
But at long last, kids can enjoy a nice walk or bike home from school. But some parents worry about the cars sharing the road with their young commuters.
We have a fifth grader who walks home after school.
What does he tell you about the drivers here?
He's actually said, I almost got run over one day, and cars tend not to actually stop and wait unless there's a number of kids in the crosswalk waiting.
It's more congested and dangerous when it's pickup and drop off time. And so I think, just some people get impatient and they've got somewhere else to go, something else to do.
Fargo police tell us they hear complaints about this school zone at Independence Elementary, though they don't keep records of speeding complaints in the area. I checked people's speeds myself. Many drove between 24 and 26 miles an hour. But as I myself drove down the road, I didn't see a single speed limit posted in either direction. Police say another school zone they hear complaints about is on South University Drive. One mom tells me she often gets passed by speeding cars on this road, dropping her kids off at Eagles Elementary. So what should drivers do? Sanford Children educator Greta Miller says children likely won't be looking out for you, so you should look for them.
Because they sometimes pop out without you being aware of it, so they might not always stop before crossing the street.
That's why the Pereas say they talk to their son often about safety. But as for their younger kids,
the reason we're here picking them up is because we feel like it is too risky for them.
They don't quite trust the drivers with them just yet. In Fargo, Rose Itzkovitz, Valley News Live.
And for more safety tips, head to our website, valleynewslive.com, and click on this story.
A North Dakota farmer who gained national attention by carving messages in his field about support for President Donald Trump and a tribute to Prince has another message to share with the masses. Gene Hansen sent us this picture from his drone of his land near Edgeley, North Dakota. As you can see, the message shows his support for Congressman Kevin Cramer as he looks to unseat Heidi Heitkamp in the U.S. Senate race. It's a race many in Washington, D.C. will have an eye on this November.
No one wants to stand and wait in a long line. Later on Valley News Live at 6, what's helping drivers step on the gas when it comes to getting their vehicle registrations.
Up next, Fargo teachers talk about the start of new contract talks involving the same old issues.